that?
Yeah, it's up now.
All right, most high in Christ. All right. Nishak, you ready?
Khan, sir.
All right. 15 in the Hebrew. Let's get it.
Khan, sir. Leviticus chapter 23 and verse 15 in the Hebrew. Washa partham lakam ma makartha ha shabbat maya wam haba ya'acham amar hatha no slaki hatha na wapa shabai Shabbat, Salakia, Shabbat, Salakia, Shabbat, the Wak, Tama, Yam, Ta, Taha, Ya, Yanha. Verse 16, I, Ma, Makarta, Ha, Shabbat, Ha, Shabbat, Ya'ai, Tasha Parwa, Kha Mashyam, Yawam, Waha Kwabahma, Ma Naka, Kadashha, La Yahweh. Verse 17, Ma, it's like Ma, was Shab the Yakam, Taba Ya'awa, Lakam, Tana Wapa, Shatam, it's like a Sha the Yam, Sha Naya, or Shanya. Shanya sounds better?
Yeah.
Shanya, Ishar Naham, Salah, Ta Haya Yan, Taha Ya Yanha, Kham Mataza, Ta A Payanha.
What verse you at?
I'm in the end of 17, sir. I'm 2 words at the bottom of 17.
All right, that's what. Keep going.
Khan. Ba ka waryam. La Yahweh. Verse 18. Waha Rabathma. Io Lakam. Shaba'ait. Kabashyam. Taba Yam Slakit Ta Ma Yam Yam Slakit Ta Ma Yam Ma Bayan Slakit Ban Slakit Banaya Slakit Banya Shanya Slakit Shanha Wapar Ban Nakwar, Akkad, Wa'a Yal Slaki, Wa'a Yalam, Sha Nayam, Ya Hay Slaki, Ya Hayawa, Ayalha, La Yahweh, Wama Nakatma. Wana Slaki, Wana Sa Kayaham, Asha, Raya Slaki, Rayak, Nayaka, La Yahweh. Verse 19. Wa I Shayatma, Wa I Yashar, Slaki, Wa I Yar, Wa I Yara, I.S.U.P.K, Akkad, Laka Ta'af, YAHANNA, Kabashyam, Bunya, Shanha, Lazabak, Shalamayam. Verse 20. YAHANNA, Ha-Kahan, Atham, Io, Lakam, Haba, Ka-Waryam, Tha-Na-Wapa, Lapunya, Yahweh, Io, Shanya, Kaba, Shayam, Kodash, Yaha-Yawa, Slakia, Yaha-Yawa, La Yahweh, La Kahan. Verse 21. Wa-Kwar Atham, Ba'ai-Tazam, Slakia, Ba'ai-Tazam, Hayawam, Hazaha, Ma Kwara'a Kodash, Yahaya, Lakam, Kal Mala Akta, Ibadha, La'a, the I.S.U.P.K, Ka Kwaf, I.Walam, Ba-Kal, Ma Washab the Yakam, La Dar the Yakam.
All right. In the bastard tongue, verse 15. Go ahead, Trooper.
And ye shall count unto you from the morrow after the Sabbath, from the day that ye brought the sheaf of the wave offering. 7 Sabbaths shall be completed. Even unto the morrow after the 7th Sabbath shall ye number 50 days. And ye shall offer a new meat offering unto the Lord. Ye shall bring out of your habitation 2 wave loaves of 2 tenth deals. They shall be of fine flour. They shall be baken with leaven.
With what?
With leaven.
All right, let's get there.
There's some lemon up in this bitch. My nigga, what you waiting on?
Go ahead.
They are the first fruits unto the Lord.
So we're gonna count 50 days from now, I believe. Am I right? 50 days from now, we'll be coming back together to do the Feast of First Fruits, right? And then we'll keep going from there. So keep going.
Come. Verse 18. And ye shall offer with the bread 7 lambs without blemish of the first year.
All right, so Nashak and Itazal will be bringing 7 lambs to the Feast of First Fruits. They'll be young lambs. Go ahead.
And 1 young bullock.
Darshah is going to be bringing the bullock. Whole cow. Go ahead.
And 2 rams.
Tanakh got a ram.
Yeah, I knew you were going to get rid You was going to get rid of rams.
Go ahead.
They shall be for a burnt offering unto the Lord, with their meat offering,
right,
and their drink offering, even an offering made by fire of sweet savory unto the Lord.
Now, so these things that the Lord told us to keep, just remember, this is when we had our stuff together for a little minute. The Lord was blessing us. We had land, we had cattle, those things. So we were supposed to bring him the best of what we had and offer that to him. Right now in our captivity, what we're doing is rehearsing the righteous acts. We're doing the things that the Lord told us, even in the midst of not having 7 lambs, not having young bullocks, and not having rams. You know what I'm saying? So the Lord would tell us, like, to get together, we're supposed to have lambs and present it to the Lord. But in our captivity, we have to purchase those lambs from our oppressor who has destroyed our people to the point where we don't have lambs, we don't have bullocks, we don't have none of that.
Right.
All right. But the point is to show the Lord that even in our captivity, we are willing to be obedient and hope that he'll come get us out of America the same way he came and got us out of Egypt. Everybody understand?
Right. Come.
All right.
Verse 19. Then ye shall sacrifice one kid of the goats for a sin offering, and 2 lambs of the first year for a sacrifice of peace offering. And the priest shall wave them with the bread of the first fruits for a wave offering before the Lord. With the 2 lambs, they shall be holy to the Lord for the priest.
Okay, keep going.
And ye shall proclaim on the same day that it may be in holy convocation unto you.
Get back with your people. Go ahead.
Ye shall do no servile work therein.
The Lord tell us to rest on these days. Keep going.
It shall be a statute forever in all your dwellings throughout your generation.
No, only in the land.
Throughout your generation.
In all your dwellings. All right. All right. So we had 22. Next priest up. Tawashad. You got it? All right.
Is it Wabakwa? That part?
Yep.
All right.
Tazara. Come.
Wabakwa Tazar. Come. Kwa Tazar Yad. No, Yara. Yeah, Ra. That's a Ra.
Where? Yeah, at the end?
Yeah.
Tazaraya? Yeah, Tazaraya.
Ara Tazakam La'a Sakala Paha Shadaka Shadak Bakwa Tazar Ka Wala Kwata Wala Kwat Kwatazar Yaraka La'a Sala Kwat La'ai Naya Wala gar Sa'ai Zab Aham Anaya Yahweh Alahaya Kam Waya.
Yeah, 23.
Come.
Yeah, just in case they can't keep up.
Verse 23. Waya Debar Yahweh Al Mashah La Lamar Debar Al Banya Yasha'ala La'amar Baka Dash Hashabayaya Ba'a Khad Lakadash Yaha Lakam Shabatha 1 Zakar wa 1 Thara wa I Makwar Ra'a Hadash 24 Ka 25 Kala Ka Mala'a Kha Ibada La'a Sa'ai Shawa Waha Kwar Batham Asha La Yahweh Waya Dabar Yahweh Al Masha La Amar Aka. It's like verse 27. Aka Ba'ai Shawar Laka Dash Hasha Baya Aya Hazaha Yawam Haka Par Yum Hawa'a Makwa Ra'a Kwadash Yaha Lakam Wa'ai Na Yatham Af Na Pashath Yakam Waha Kwara Batham Asha La Yahweh Waka Mala'aka La'a
sa I.S.U.P.K, I.Tazam, Yawam, Hazaha, Kaya, Yawam, Kapar Yum. That's it, sir.
No, keep going.
Hawa'a, La Kapar, Alaykum, La Panya, Yahweh, Allahayakam.
That's it right there. All right, Tom.
Verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance. Riddance, that's right.
What is it? What does it mean?
Riddance of corners of thy field.
Go ahead and read the whole thing, and then we'll go through it.
And when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest. Neither shalt thou gather any gleaning of thy harvest. Thou shalt leave them unto the poor and to the stranger. I am the Lord your God.
Let's start right there. Verse 22, it says, and when you reap your harvest, meaning when you done grew everything, you go in to gather it. Thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field when thou reapest. Anybody know what that means? I'm sure the brothers that do the Sabbath there, we know what it means. Anybody in here know what it means?
Concept.
Thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of your field. What is the Lord telling us to do or not do?
Say that one more time.
It says, and when you reap your harvest, you should not make clean riddance of the corners of your field when you reap it. Not quite.
We should read it for me one more time.
And when you reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not make clean riddance of the corners of thy field.
Clean it up, remove it, leave it there.
Want to help him out, Trooper?
Concept.
Good.
Like whatever is like on the ground that, like, say if you got like a orange tree and whatever's laid on the ground, you leave it on the ground for the poor people to come by. Don't clean up the whole. Don't like take everything that's in the corners of your field. Like don't pick up every single fruit, even if it fell on the ground. Leave it there.
Leave it there. Don't remove
Yeah, I guess so. Maybe I ain't hear it that way. Yeah, so that's what he's saying. He's saying when you get your harvest, whatever's there, don't completely wipe it out and pick up everything off the ground and all the fruit. You leave some for the poor. You leave some for the stranger, the people that ain't from around there. All right, that's what it's telling us not to do. In the spirit, the law was hanging. What Christ said, the law was hanging on two things: loving the Lord and loving your neighbor as yourself. So people that can't afford the thing that you got a whole harvest of, leave some for them so that they don't starve. That's brotherhood in the law. All right. Verse 23.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, speak unto the children of Israel, saying, in the 7th month, in the 1st day of the month, shall ye have a Sabbath, a memorial of blowing of trumpets, and holy convocation.
Another time to get together. Everything the Lord telling us to do is to come together, to eat, to bring food, to drink wine, to be around each other, and to remember what he did that made us better than everybody else. It wasn't us that made us better than everybody else. It was the Lord that did it. And he's telling us to remember that. All right, go ahead.
Verse 25. And ye shall do no servile work therein.
He also tell you to take a break. Every single time.
Right.
Every time. Come together. Don't worry about your job. Don't worry about the work you got to do. And celebrate what the Lord has done. That's what we do this for. Keep going.
So like, sir, I ask a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
Is that why that oppressors made us work from sun up to sundown 365? Because they knew that the Lord gave us breaks? When we
Nah, he's just a greedy bastard and ain't want to get want to make all he can off free labor that he wasn't paying for anyway. But now it's the same way. They're just trying to get the most out of their slaves. That's all. I mean, it could have something to do with that. We did read Psalms 83, where they were saying, let's do stuff to them that make them that the name of Israel be no more. And then if you go into the Apocrypha, they did tell us not to keep feast days, not to follow laws, not to circumcise our kids, so on and so forth. So maybe it's a way to take us away from our God, but I just think it sounds like He's just greedy. He just don't want to get his slaves no rest. That's all. Just not compassionate when it comes to us. That's all.
Concept.
All right, keep going.
Verse 25. Ye shall do no servile work therein, but ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord. And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, also on the 10th day of this 7th month, there shall be a day of atonement, and it shall be in holy convocation unto you.
Mm-hmm.
And ye shall afflict your soul.
Now, if you don't know about that one, that's the Day of Atonement. That's the other you decide whether you're gonna stay in the truth another year or gonna give it 24 hours and no food, no water.
All kind of
All right. Nigga ain't got nothing in the house but noodles anyway. You know what I'm saying? But he's so hungry on the Day of Atonement, it's ridiculous. Sometimes you go hungry out of necessity. You just don't got nothing. It ain't that bad. But when the Lord tell you to do it, it's the worst thing in the world. All right.
It's a lucky.
Niggas be brushing their teeth 3 times so they can swallow the water. Ridiculous. Go ahead, Isupk. You got something?
I know, y'all know just as well as I do, man. It's been nights where you would tell your mama you thirsty, and she tell you what? Go swallow your spit.
Swallow your spit, right? Hey, I don't know where y'all come from.
Hey, Kadar would laugh. She know about that.
Hey, look. I don't know where y'all come from, but if y'all ain't never had a sleep sandwich,
yeah.
That's so hungry you go to bed.
Yeah.
Y'all had a sleep sandwich where you got bread, you wish it was some meat or something in between. You got all kind of stuff you got. But on the Day of Atonement, it's all of a sudden too hard to bear. But you afflict your soul for the sake of learning how it is when you don't have nothing. All right, keep going.
And it shall be in holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And ye shall do no work in the same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do 29 in the Hebrew. Leviticus 23 and 29 in the Hebrew. Kaya, Kal, Hanapash, Ashar, La'a, Ta'aina, Ba'ai Tazam, Hayawam, Hazaha, Wana Karatha, Rana Karatha, Ma'ai Maya. Slide. All right. Wakal, this is verse 30. Wakal, Hanapash, Ashar, Ta'aisha, Kal, Mala'akam, Ba'ai Tazam, Hayawam, Hazaha, Waha Abadath, Salakia. Waha Abathya, Adabathya, Ath, Hanapash,
$6.
Hawa'a, Makorab, Salakia something. Aima, 31. Y'all had said something at headquarters?
La, sir.
Okay, Cal. This is 31. Cal. Mala'aka. La'a. Ta'ai Shawa. Kapath. Iwalam. La Slakia. La Debar Rathyakam. Bakal. Mashabathyakam. 32. Shabbathwan. Hawa'a. Lakam. Wa'ayna Yatham. Wa'ay Yanatham. Ath. Napash Tayakam. Batash. Iha. Lakadash. Ba'irab. Aid. Irab, Tashabathwa, Shabbath come, Shabbatah come. Where I'm going to, Akim?
35, sir.
All right, 35. This is 33. Lawa Debar, Yahweh, Al, Mashah, La Amar, Debar, Al, Banya, Yasha'ala, La Amar, Ba Kamasha, Baka Masha, Aishar, Yawam, La Kadash, Ha Shaba Ya'aya, Hazaha, Kag, or Kaga. Not sure how to say that. Y'all can correct me, whichever way the proper way to say it. Ha Takawath, Shaba'ith, Yamayam, La
Salaki.
Ha.
What verse you at, sir?
I was in 34. It's Ka. It's a Ka and a Ga. Is it Kag or Kaga?
It's a ka and a what?
A Ka and a Ga.
Oh, okay.
Is
The,
it Ka
I was
Ga?
yeah, I would say chaga.
All right, Kaga. All right, verse 35. Bayawam, Hara Ashwan, Hara Ashwan, Ma Para'ah, Quadash, Kal, Mala Akath, Kabada, La'ah, Ta'ai Shawa. That's it.
Salaki, sir. You said labada. That's an I.
Where?
The word before la'ah.
Yeah, Ibada is what I said, right?
Yeah, Kanaka.
Oh, okay. I thought I heard something different. Salaki.
Yeah, I know. I'm only wrong twice a day. I got them out the way early today.
I'm only wrong twice a day.
A broken clock.
Was that it? Where we started?
We started at 29, right?
30, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. All right, 36. It's back on you, Itazal.
Kind of Wakan.
I think you're doing 5 this time, all right?
Right.
40.
We gotta read it in English.
Oh, let's go ahead and read the other ones in English, what we just did. Go ahead.
Verse 29. For whatsoever soul it be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people.
Just keep in mind some of the things that the Lord said would get you cut off. In the law, right? If you ate bread during the Feast of Unleavened Bread, you could be cut off from being the Lord's people. If you missed a Day of Atonement ever in your life, you could be cut off from being the Lord's people. If you ever ate food with blood in it, if you ever missed a Sabbath day, which I didn't even know we were supposed to be following until I was in my 30s. If you ever missed a Passover, which I missed 30-something years of my life, you cut off. You're no longer the Lord's people. But in Hosea, the Lord said, the same place where I said, you are not my people, there it shall be said that you are the sons of the living God. Because of Christ, we're able to come back and to keep and rehearse these acts that we never kept before. You know what I'm saying? That's the beautiful thing about it. And that's the difference between us. Like, people will tell you you're not supposed to follow the law. Well, we are blessed with the opportunity to even try to appease the Lord when we have done him wrong for our entire lives. That's what this thing is all about. This was sitting here when we was out doing whatever we want to do. The law was right here to tell us what to do. Every year when we was eating the rest of that Easter ham. You know what I'm saying? When we was doing whatever we was doing, this law was still right here. Keep going on.
Verse 30. And whatsoever soul shall be in that day doeth any work in the same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people.
The Lord don't play. Keep going.
Ye shall do no manner of work.
Mm-hmm.
It shall be a statute forever throughout your generation and all your dwellings.
Mm-hmm.
It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls. In the 9th day of the month at even for evening,
Mm-hmm.
for even from even to even.
From when?
From even to even.
All right, go ahead.
Shall ye celebrate your Sabbath?
Yeah, that's a little debate they got going on. All right, keep going.
And the Lord shall spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto the children of Israel, saying, The 15th day of this 7th month shall be the Feast of Tabernacles.
Yeah, they say it's gonna be in King James Castle this year, the Feast of Tabernacles. What allow, you know what I'm saying? About me and Thought Shaw about to be the passport bros.
Cheers, mate.
For 7 days unto the Lord. On the first day shall be in holy convocation. Ye shall do no servile work therein.
All right, cool. So 36, we're gonna go ahead and read it in the Hebrew. Hey, if anything happened to me, my rib did it. Go ahead, Itazal.
Come, sir. All right, the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse, where we at, 39?
36.
No, 36. Like 7 days.
No. In the Hebrew.
Salaki. All right, in the Hebrew. Shabbai Yamayum Ha Korah Takwar Yabau Salaki Takwar Yabwa Asha La Yahweh Bayawam Ha Shamayan. It's like Ha Shamayanya Ha Shamayanya Ma Kwara'a Kodash Yahaya Lakam Waha Kwarab Thum Asha La Yahweh I Tazarath Hawa'a Call Mala'aka Ibada La'a Da Aishawa Allah Ma Wa Idea Yahweh Ashar. Verse 30 in the verse 36.
You're at the
beginning of 37.
All right.
Yahweh Ashar Ha Kora Awa Atham Ma Kwara Aya Kodash Laha Kwarayab Asha La Yahweh Ayla Wa Nacha Zabak Wana Sakayam Debar Yawam Baya Wam Wa. Verse 38.
Baya Wam.
What?
Okay.
Verse 38. Malabad Shabbatha Yahweh Wa Malabad Mata Matan Wata Matan Wat Yakam Wa Malabad Call Nadara Yakam Wa Malabad Call Na the bath yakam. Sure. Nah. The a wa? I got na da bath yakam.
There's a wa. Na da a wa yakam. Yeah, there's a wa.
Okay. Mine doesn't have a wa.
Okay. Good.
Where we at the end of 39, right?
No, the end of 38, sir.
The end of 38?
Yes, sir.
What the word are we talking about? The
it says call. Yeah, call nada bath yakum is what I have.
Bawa. No, I got a wa there.
Okay.
Wala the da bawaf yakum.
All right, I'm reading out of the Tanakh. I don't know if
All right, no sweat. We want to look it up.
we can, but nah. I mean, if it's you get a wife, you got a wife. Shoot, 2 witnesses, it's a wife.
Nah, we just both looking at the blue letter. That's all.
Okay.
Go ahead. Keep going.
Khan.
Ashar.
Ashar. Hold up. My bad. Ashar. Tanwa. Laya Hawa. Verse 39. Akha. Baha Masha. Aishar. Yawam. La Khadash. Ha Shabayaya. Ba Asapkum. Ath. Ta Bawa'ath. Ha Aratiza. The Kagwa. The Kagawa. Ath. Kaga. Yahweh. Shaba'ait. Yamayum. Ba Yawam. Ha Ra'ash 1. Shabbat 1. Wa Ba Yawam. It's like a Wa Ba Yawam. Ha Shamayanaya. Ha Shamayanya. Shabbat 1. Verse 40.
You can start right there. Let's get it into English. 30. Where you started at? 36?
35, sir.
35?
Come.
35.
I thought we started at 36.
I started at 36.
35.
Yeah, 36. Go ahead. We ended at 35 because we said you should do no servile work therein. Go ahead.
7 verse 36. 7 days shall ye offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
Every day.
On the 8th day shall be an holy convocation unto you.
Same thing. Go ahead.
And ye shall offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like it is a solemn assembly, and ye shall do no servile work therein. These are the feasts of the Lord, which ye shall proclaim to be holy convocations, to offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord, a burnt offering, and a meat offering, a sacrifice, and drink offering, everything upon this day, upon his day, besides the Sabbath of the Lord, and beside your gifts, and beside all your vows, and beside all your free will offerings, which ye give unto the Lord. Also, in the 15th day of the 7th month, when ye have gathered in the fruit of the land, ye shall keep a feast unto the Lord. 7 days, on the first day shall be in Sabbath, and on the 8th day shall be a Sabbath. Verse 40. And ye shall take you on the first day.
We didn't read verse 40 in Hebrew, did we?
Did you read verse 40 in the Hebrew?
I read when I didn't read 40.
No.
All
All right, I'm going to go ahead and read the rest of them. We got a few more. This is first Leviticus 23 and 40 in the Hebrew. Wala palakatam lakam bayawam hara'a shawa paraya aitaza hadar kapath Tamarayam, Salakia, what's that last one? Ibath, Rabaya, Nakal, Shama, Thumb, Shemakatham, Ma Shemakatham, Katham, Lapanya, Yahweh, Alahayakam, Shaba Ith, Yamayam, verse 41, Wa Kagatam, Atawa, Kaga, La Yahweh, Shaba Ith, Yamayam, Bashana, Kagath, Iwalam, La Debar, Tayakam, La Debar, Tayakam, Bakadash, Ha Shabayaya,
Salaki, sir, that's a lot of Rocky comes like.
La Derath, where? Oh, La Derathyakum, La Derathyakum, all right. Bakadash, Ha Shabayaya, Ta Kagawa, Athawa, verse 42, or Athawa, verse 42.
It was Atwa. Atwa is correct.
All right, what's the next one then? Basaka, Tashabawa, Shaba'ith, Yamayam, Ka, Ha'azarath, Ha'asharak, Baya Sharak, Bawa, oh, Baya Sha'ala, Yashabawa, Yashabwa, Salakia, Basakath, verse 43, Lama Iwa, Yada Iwa, Darathiakum, Kaya, Basakawath, Hawa Shabathya, Af, Banya, Yashala, Ba Ha Watazaya Awa, Aya, Salakin, Awatam, Ma'aratza, Matazarium, or Matazarium, Anya, Yahweh, Alahayakum, verse 44, Waya Debar, Asha, Af, Ma'idya, Yahweh, Al, Debar,
It's Banya.
that's it. Go ahead from verse 40.
Verse 40.
Uh-huh.
And ye shall take you on the first day the bowls.
Yeah, the bowls.
The bowls of goodly trees,
Mm-hmm.
branches of palm trees,
Yep.
and the bowls of thick trees, and willows of the brook. And ye shall rejoice before the Lord your God 7 days. And ye shall keep it a feast unto the Lord 7 days in the year. It shall be a statute forever in your congregations. In your generations. Ye shall celebrate it in the 7th month. Ye shall dwell in booths 7 days. All that are Israelites born shall dwell in booths.
So I know a lot of fake Israelites like to go out in the woods and tents and lay in tents with brothers and all kind of stuff. We don't necessarily do that here. We always been taught you live in a booth right now compared to the house that the Lord wants you in. You know what I'm saying? Right now you in a tent. All right. So you ain't got to go out to that. The Lord wants to remind you of when you slept in booths. Well, you're sleeping in one right now. Keep going.
Verse 43. That your generations may know that I made the children of Israel to dwell in booths. When I brought them out of the land of Egypt, I am the Lord your God. And Moses declared unto the children of Israel the feast of the Lord.
So these are all the feasts of the Lord. We eat them every high holy days to close into the feast. All right, I'm gonna turn it back over to headquarters. Y'all can go ahead and do the prayers and and then we'll be up out of here. Oh, as for the brother Amon, Trooper Amon, if you started the feast with on the East Coast, I mean, if you just gotta have you something and you can't wait till sundown over there in California, go ahead, brother. We good over here. But I mean, you've done your 7 days. It's like them brothers out there in California when they be seeing us come out the Day of Atonement. Niggas be all over there with their plates and all. They be like, "Nigga, we got 4 more hours." You know what I'm saying? Do the things like that.
Yes, sir. And you know it's crazy because they're technically their feast, their Day of Atonement started the same time ours did because it was on the East Coast. So they got to go back to California.
Oh yeah. That's what the brother was saying. He drive trucks. He was over here with us when we started. He like, "Hey, can I go ahead and eat with y'all eat?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but just get you a piece of chicken, man. This ain't like the Day of Atonement. Just don't eat bread for another 3 more hours. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead, Akim, y'all can take it back.
Come on, sir. Imagine.
Got the wrong people up.
Right. The water. SHALAM.
YAHANNA.
Almost perfect time. You want to get that first, or because they'll leave.
Front and back.
What's wrong? What's wrong, Akim?
So we got somebody at the door. We just gotta get it real quick.
Yeah, we did too. Go ahead,
Khan. So Imagine, which means to stand. Wapanya Hakwadam, which means to turn and face the east. We're gonna set up the Lord's Prayer, first in the Hebrew, and then in the English. Repeat after me. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayim, Kodash, I.S.U.P.K, Yahweh, BLACKWATCH, Taba'ah, Ratazaka, I.S.U.P, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Ba'Shemayim, Nathalanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalak Lanawa, Kabawat Nawa, Kasalak Nawa, Kabawat Yanawa, Wala'ah, W.I. Nawa, Banasayawan, Abo, Hawashai Nawa, Mayan, Ra, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Waha'ala, Wahatapara, La'ai Ama. In the English, our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done. In earth, as it is in heaven. Give us this day. Our daily bread. And forgive us our debts. As we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation. But deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom. And the power. And the glory. Forever. So be it.
Hakak the power,
Yahweh.
Ba'Shem Yahawashi,
Baba Kasha. Nathalanawa. Aka. Larapa'ah.
Kal Makala,
Makala.
Kal Madawa,
Madawa. Aka. Latahar.
Amatizrayan,
Hamatazarayan.
Aka,
Lahakoyim.
Hamatyam,
Aka. Arakarwa. Hatama'ala.
Lagarashan,
Garashan.
Ba'Shem Yahawashi,
Ba'Shem Yahawashi.
the water of man.
The water of man. Yahweh,
Yahweh,
in the name of Yahawashi,
in the name of Yahawashi,
please give us the power,
the
power to heal
power to heal
all manner of sickness
all manner of sickness
and all manner of disease,
and all manner of disease,
the power to cleanse the leper,
power to cleanse the leper,
power to raise the dead,
power to raise the dead,
the power against unclean spirits,
power against unclean spirits,
to cast them out,
to cast them out.
in the name of
In the
Yahawashi.
name of Yahawashi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Blessings. Barakatah Yahweh.
Barakatah Yahweh.
Wa Yahawashi.
Wa Yahawashi.
Wa Mayaka'ala.
Wa Mayaka'al.
Wa Alahayim.
Wa Alahayim.
Matazab Ya'a.
Matazab Ya'a Yahanna.
Ha Alawapyim.
Ha Alawapyim.
Ha Saranyim.
Ha Saranyim.
Ha Kwatazayanyim.
Ha Kotazayanyim.
Ha Kayayoyim.
Ha Kayayoyim.
Wa Ha Akwati.
Wa Akwatiyim.
Ha Kayayoyim.
Ha Kayayoyim.
Wa Ha Akwati.
Wa Akwatiyim.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Ba'asham.
Ba'asham.
Yahawashi.
Yahawashi.
Duwaraman.
Duwaraman. Bless you, Yahweh.
Bless you, Yahweh.
In Yahawashi.
And Yahawashi.
In Michael.
And Michael.
In the angel.
And the angels.
Commanding General Yahanna.
Commanding General Yahanna.
The general.
The generals.
The captain.
The captains.
The officer.
The officers.
The trooper.
The troopers.
And the sister.
And the sisters.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
In the name of Yahawashi.
In the name of Yahawashi.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So be it.
So be it. Psalms 121. Asha'ah.
Asha'ah.
Ayanya.
Ayanya.
Al-Haharim.
Ahahori.
Ma'ayan.
Ma'ayan.
Yaba'ah.
Yaba'ah.
Isaiah.
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 Ma'ayin.
Ma'ayin.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Aisha.
Aisha.
Shemaiah.
Shemaiah.
Wa Ratazah.
Wa Arataza.
All your thun.
Aliyatan.
Lamawat.
Lamawat.
Ragolka.
Ragalka.
All Yanawum.
Aliyanawan.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Hanala'a.
Anala'a.
Yanawum.
Yanawan.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yayashan.
Yayashan.
Shawamar.
Shawamar.
Yasha'ala.
Yasha'al.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Shamarka.
Shamarka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Tazalka.
Tazalka.
Al-Yad.
Aliyah.
Yamyaka.
Yamyaka.
Yawamum.
Yawamah.
Hashamash.
Hashemah.
La'ayakaka.
Aliyakaka.
Wayarak.
Wayarak.
Balayala.
Walayala.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamarka.
Yashamarka.
Makara.
Makara.
Yashamar.
Yashamar.
Aknapashka.
Aknapashka.
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Yashamar Taza'ata.
Yashamar Taza'aka.
Waba Wa'aka.
Waba Wa'aka.
Ma'aita.
Wa'aita.
Wa'aita Walam.
Wa'aita Walam. I will lift up my eyes into the hill.
I will lift up my eyes into the hill.
From which cometh my help.
From whence cometh my help?
My help cometh from Yahweh.
My help cometh from Yahweh.
Which made heaven and earth.
Which made heaven and earth.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
He will not suffer thy foot to be moved.
Behold.
Behold.
He that keepeth Yahshua shall neither slumber nor sleep.
He that keepeth Yahshua shall neither slumber nor sleep.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy keeper.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
Yahweh is thy shade upon thy right hand.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
The sun shall not smite thee by day.
Nor the moon by night.
Nor the moon by night.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
Yahweh shall preserve thee from all evil.
He shall preserve thy soul.
He shall preserve thy soul.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
Yahweh shall preserve thy going out.
And thy coming in.
And thy coming in.
From this time forward.
From this time forward.
And even forevermore.
And even forevermore. Psalms 83. Alahayim.
Alahayim.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Damayalaka.
Al-Takarash.
Al-Takarash.
Wa al-Tashikwat.
Wa al-Tashikwat.
All. Kayahanna.
Kayahanna.
Awayabyaka.
Awayabyaka.
Yahama Yawan.
Yahama Yawan.
Wamashanayaka.
Wamashanayaka.
Nasha'awa.
Nasha'adna.
Ra'ash.
Ra'ash.
Al-Aimaka.
Al-Aimaka.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Ya'ira Yamwa.
Sawad.
Sawad.
Wayata Ya'ai Tazawad.
Wayata Ya'ai Tazawad.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Al-Tazapawanyaka.
Amarwa.
Amora.
Lakawa.
Lakadwa.
Wanakakidam.
Wanokakida.
Magoya.
Magolia.
Wala'a.
Wala'a.
Yazakar.
Yazakar.
Sham Yasha'ala.
Shamyar Sha'al.
Aiwa.
Aiwa.
Kaya.
Kaya.
Nawa'ai Tazawad.
Nawa'ai Tazawad.
La.
La.
Yakadwa.
Yakadwa.
Al Yaka.
Aulika.
Baryat.
Baryat.
Yakaratwa.
Yakaratwa.
Ahoya.
Aholia.
Adawam.
Adawam.
Wamashanayaka. It's
Wamashanayaka.
It's like a Wayashamai Alayam.
Wayashamai Alayam.
Mawa'aba.
Mawa'aba.
Wahagaryam.
Wahagoriam.
Gabal.
Gabal.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimawan.
Wa'aimalak.
Wa'aimalak.
Palashat.
Palashat.
Im Yashabia.
I'm Yashabia.
Tazawar.
Tazawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Gum Ashawar.
Nalawa.
Nalawa.
Imam.
Aiman.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Zarawat.
Zorawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Labanya Lawat.
Salah.
Salah.
Aisha Laham.
Aisha Laham.
Kamadya.
Kamadya.
Kasa Yasara'a.
Kasa Yasara'a.
Kayabya.
Kayabya.
Banakal.
Banakal.
Koyashma.
Koyashma.
Nashamadwa.
Nashamadwa.
Ba'ayanda Ara.
Ba'ayanda Ara.
Hayawa.
Hayawa.
Daman.
Dama.
La'adama.
La'adama.
Shayatamwa.
Shayatamwa.
Nadayamawa.
Nadayatmawa. Ka'ira, Wa Kazaaba, Wa Kazabak, Wa Katazalmana, Kal Nasa Yakamwa, Ashar, Amar, Naya Rashad, Lana Wa, Na'awa, Alahaya, Shayatumwa, Kagogala, Kakwash, Lapanya Raka, Ka'ash, Taba Yaira, Wa Kalahaba, Talahat, Haryam, Khan, Taba Basa Irika, Wa Basa Wapatka, Tabahala, Mala'a, Panyaham, Kuala One, Wayabakwashwa, Shemka, Yahoo, Yabashwa, Wayabahola, Idea, Wayakapara, Wayabadwa, Wayadaiwa, Kaya, Ata, Shemka, Yahoo, Labadka, all your one, only one, all Kaha Aratiza. Repeat something? There you go. In the English, keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Keep not thy silence, O Yahweh. Hold not thy peace. Hold not thy peace. And be not still, O Yahweh. And be not still, O Yahweh. For lo, thy enemies make a tumult. Thine enemies make a tumult. And they that hate thee have lifted up their head. And they that hate thee have lifted up their head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people. And consulted against thy hidden ones. And consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, Come, and let us cut them off from being a nation. And let us cut them off from being a nation. That the name of Yasharallah may be no more in remembrance. That the name of Yasharallah may be no more remembered. For they have consulted together with one consent. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee. They are confederate against thee. The tabernacles of Edom. The tabernacles of Edom. In the Ishmaelite. In the Ishmaelite. Of Moab and the Hagarim. Of Moab and the Hagarim. Gabal and Ammon and Amalek. Gabal and Ammon and Amalek. The Philistine. The Philistine. With the inhabitants of Tyre. With the inhabitants of Tyre. I also is joined with them. Also is joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah. They have hope in the children of Lot, Salah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. Do unto them as unto the Midianites. As to Sisera. As to Sisera. As to Jabin. As to Jabin. At the brook of Kasan. The brook of Kasan. Which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like a Reb and like Zeed. Make their nobles like a Reb and like Zeed. Yea. All their princes. As Zabah and as Zamunah. Who said, let us take to ourselves. The houses of God in possession. Oh my power. Make them like a wheel. As the stubble before the wind. As the fire burneth the wood. And as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest. And make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame. That they may seek thy name. O Yahweh. Let them be confounded. And trouble forever. Yea. Let them be put to shame. And perish. That men may know. That thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high. Over all the earth. No. All right, Yazmatah. Sar. This means to turn, hands down, turn. Sisters can be seated. Men of Israel, you want to give a salute to brothers in the class. Men of Israel, Imajim Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshab Barakathon. Yadmatah. Sisters can stand. Men of Israel, we're going to give a courtesy salute to the sisters in the class. Men of Israel, Imajim Shabbat, Imajim, Barak, Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahshab. Yadmatah. Dismissed. I.S.U.P.K. Hey man. Hey, y'all gonna stay on? Hey, y'all gonna stay on?
We can stay on. I mean, I can turn it around.
Yeah.
Just end the broadcast,
we just meeting the shock over here, man. We want to see y'all party.
All right, just end the broadcast though. Oh, I do. I got it.